Hello everyone. In this video, I would like to talk to you about dreams that symbolically announce separations and breakups. Of course, these are just examples, since everyone dreams in their own way and with their own symbols. To know the exact meaning of your dreams, it's up to you to do some personal work, and to do it effectively, you can read my book, The Meaning of Dreams. I'll put a link in the description below this video. So dreams about separation can be or could be announced in a symbolic way. For example, when you start seeing people from behind in your dreams, it can signal a separation since we see people's backs when they're leaving. It's a fairly common symbol of separation in dreams. It could be a romantic breakup, or it could simply mean that someone is going to leave your life. So that's the meaning behind seeing people from behind. But there are many other symbols that can signal a separation in dreams, and these will vary depending on each person's concerns. For example, I once had someone who loved cooking tell me about a dream that seemed completely strange and meaningless to her. She dreamed that she went to the market, bought 2 leeks, but when she was about to cook them, she noticed that the inside of the leeks, that is to say their heart, was rotten, and she trashed them. I knew that this person had a crush on someone and was impatient to get some news from this person that were not coming. So it was clear for me that the dream was clearly showing that there would not be a future relationship. But at that time, she was not ready to accept it. Later on, she understood the meaning of her dream on her own because the person never gave some news, and in his native language, there is a colloquial verb made from the word leak to express waiting in vain. Now, I'm going to give you another example taken from real life. At the beginning of my work on dreams, when I was organizing lectures, I had to find ways to inform the potential audience. So I would go around putting up posters everywhere. Back then, we didn't have the internet yet, and certainly not YouTube to announce events. So I was putting up a poster in a supermarket when a woman came up to me and said, "Oh, you know about dreams? Can I ask you to interpret a dream for me?" And I said, "Yes, of course, you can, ma'am." And so she said to me, "I have a friend who dreamed that she lost her wedding ring." So I answer her, "Well, that means your friend is going to get divorced soon." It was really a very simple dream to interpret. And then I saw the look on her face. She was really sad. I realized too late that actually she was the one who had that dream, and she really wasn't ready at all to hear the message from her dream. If she had honestly told me it was her dream, I think I would have been much more careful and would have tested the waters to see if she was ready to hear the meaning of her dream. That's why it's better to learn how to interpret our own dreams, because then we'll be able to hear what they're telling us and accept what they're telling us when we're ready. So those were few concrete examples of dreams about separation that are announced symbolically. But you can also dream very clearly about the separation, the breakup, and even the reasons for the breakup. To do that, you need to develop your skills in the art of dreaming. And you can do that by reading my books on the art of dreaming. I'll put a link to my website in the description, and at this end of this video, I finished this short video about breakups and separations that are announced in dreams. It's not a very pleasant topic, but it's an important one, because by knowing your symbols of separation and breakup, you'll be able to prepare yourself and soften the blow of a breakup, or sometimes bounce back more easily in real life. Thank you for listening to me, and I'll see you very soon for more fascinating videos about dreams. Goodbye, and see you soon.